Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We are back and it's a tip video. If you guys don't know, I've been labbing single back trips out of the run balanced playbook. It's not a formation a lot of people run. It's not a playbook a lot of people run, but I'm trying to have more fun with the game. I like this playbook. I like this formation. Maybe be a little more center here. And so that's what I'm going to do. Now, one thing I noticed is I was running into problems with some of these real stock cover threes, where it's a cover three shell on the weak side. But what a lot of people do with their big nickel over G's, and a lot of people run cover three sky out of it, is they will pick it and they will have their slot DB on the strong side. So he'd be on the left there, right? And what they would do with that slot DB over Y is put him in a deep half, the outside corner in a flat, and sort of leave the rest. What we want to do is learn how to beat that. Okay, so we have this here. You will probably need a tight end apprentice, a hot route master, slot apprentice. I prefer the tight ends corner route here as opposed to the slot receivers corner route. You see it's at a completely different depth. The tight end is, you're looking at like 7 yards, as the wide receiver is 10 yards. It does matter. It does make a difference. So we're going to use the tight end here. Now you need to block the running back, because if you don't block the running back, nobody can motion. He actually does an auto motion. We don't want that at all. I prefer running it to the wide side here. So the wider space of the field is where I want to be running the route to. It's going to give me more time to throw the ball. So again, this is what we're looking like. What you do with X and Y, that's up to you. Totally up to you. Okay, it doesn't matter. So here we're going to hike the ball. We're going to roll slightly. We're going to see there that X is going to burn him. That's Philip Dorsett, right? Okay. But see, this works. This works. Again, whatever you want to do with Y or X is fine. A lot of times what I have sort of created when I've done this in game is create a dagger concept. So I do that motion. I have B going deep across the field for a potential one play touchdown. We have Y on the drag and X on a smart routed in route, about a 10-yard dig, right? And that creates the dagger concept, which is very difficult to defend, which is what we like. Additionally, if they don't have a flat zone over there on the right, you could actually just throw that tight end. As you see there, we could have actually got that off. But we're not looking there. We're looking for this right here. Now, there's times it's going to be, it's not always going to get completed, okay? Mutt, zoned out, universal coverage, the way people can click on. So much about that is really a pain. But if you can catch someone, and they're probably going to have to use it themselves. I'm going to show you guys some clips here after this for in-game, where this had completely saved me. Now I find that the more I roll with it, the worse it gets sometimes. So you may want to play around with it. If you can have a clean pocket, that's great. You can have a clean pocket, that's great, because you're going to want to throw it before he kind of gets there. Let's see right there, a little more covered. It's not always wide open, right? Madden is not a game of absolutes. At all. So like here, we'll do what I would consider the slot receiver version. So here I would streak the tight end. I would drag Sanu there on the left, and now we're going to motion him across. And we'll sort of see the difference, as you want him to get nice and wide out there. If you can motion snap it to him, that's great. But even then, right there, the window is a little tighter. That corner in that deep zone, he drifts back a little more with that deeper zone. So it is what it is. If I was going to run this any one particular way, if you know for 100% they're in cover 3, I would drag X, would be my preferred setup. I would keep Y going deep, because he's going to pull that deep middle third away as well, which is going to help us out. If you think that it could be in a cover 2 or something like that, you may want to leave X, because you could hit him off the sideline. So again, let's show you this, and then I'm going to go to some clips. So like we see here, bam. That's why that's sort of like my favorite or preferred setup. Now, clips of this in game. Okay. I played a game which I thought about uploading. It was just a normal game I played. I want to show you the progression of this, right? So I'm in a game. We're down 13-3. We have 2 timeouts, minute 48 left. Not in a really good spot. But look what we're gonna do here. Figured he was in the cover 3. We're doing this. We're gonna motion Waller out to the right for us to get in this. He's got golden ticket LeBlanc out there lit up. He's not doing anything. He's trying to follow him with Ken Houston, and he gives us the 1 play score. So now we're only down a couple. But then we managed to get the ball back, and I said, I'm pretty sure he's in the same defense. So what do? Right here, we actually dragged wide this time, the slot receiver instead. Look here, his Ken Houston ran down. There was no way he was getting back. Bam, Night Train, nobody. This play single-handedly just came back and won us the game. So it does work. It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I want to show it to you versus a couple different coverages now. So now that you have the idea of it. Again, 93Y up Y option. Crazy odd name. So again, right here, right? 3-4 odd, cover 3. That's something we all play against for sure. I'm gonna give you a little bit of bonus here at the end. I'm gonna give you a little bit of bonus here at the end. Look at Dorsett running free. So what you may encounter after this is a lot of people running cover 2. Whether it's a Tampa 2 or a cover 2 sink or something like that. So I would make sure that in my audibles, I have PAY glance as well. Just in case. Now I said we want to run it to the wide side. And that's true. But we don't always have that option. Sometimes you're gonna you could flip the play and do stuff. But if someone comes out and let's say you make the mistake and you leave this play stock, right? And they're in Tampa 2. Just a regular base Tampa 2. You're still gonna be able to throw the route. It's not a 1-play touchdown, but you're also gonna have X on the outside, especially if they press. All right, so we see their B is still gonna get open. It's a tighter throw, despite the fact that Brady airmailed it. But if you really feel they're in Tampa 2, this play, PAY glance, is going to do really well for you. As long as if that slot cornerback is in the deep half, that's the adjustment that some people make at a big nickel over G, it's probably not going to work. If they're running something normal, a normal Tampa 2, cover 2 sink, pinch dog, 2 press, etc., we'll show that to you here. So what he does is he always gets an outside release on that route. And that's a great thing for us. We see there against Tampa 2, not even pressed. Hey, it happened. Now, as you run PAY glance, if you happen to notice that you were getting like A gapped or B gapped, instead of blocking the running back, carry the play action out and then block it. And I'll show you that too here. What I mean by that. So we're going to audible PAY glance. So I like to usually block running back when I'm doing stuff like this here. I don't want to. I'm going to cancel the play action. We're going to sit here and he is just going to be up, down the sidelines. Now there's also other plays that people run Tampa 2 out of. This is your bonus content. This is great bonus content. Like a free ebook. So PAY glance is what I'm worried about. There's I feel like there's cover 2 press, 3-4 solid, right? So again, if they're pressing in cover 2 here, we're going to cancel our play action. And we're going to see our X receiver up and how that works. Right? I want to show you pinch dog 2 press now as well, which is a really, really popular formation that I'm sure I'm going to run into this weekend, and I'm going to try to abuse doing this. Try to. pinch dog 2. Now, a lot of people like to blitz out of this. If they really, really, really want to blitz you, you're gonna have to get rid of the ball pretty quickly, right? Maybe this is not the play for you. But what I want to show you is sort of like the instant block shed thing. I'm gonna block the running back on here. And you're gonna see the guy was coming in on us, right? You saw he was coming in on us. That running back, he doesn't block too great. I did this play. But if we cancel the play action, we get out there, pinch dog 2 press is the touchdown. Now, if they man him up, hey, maybe they manned him up, right? Maybe they're adjusting. That's part of the chess game. Again, I mean, pinch dog 2 press. You don't even have to really wait. That works out pretty well. Let's show you 1-4-6 against it. Now, because I've had people run 1-4-6 against this, and you can just run dive on them, and it will do a very good job. And dive is just stock audible. We don't have 1-4-6 in here. Dollar, DB fire 2. Sure. Similar concept that a lot of people run. And then again, right here, you're gonna be able to get that out there. If that cornerback is kind of running back with them, you're gonna have to make a choice. Sometimes that tight end leaking out there is actually gonna be good. If you have playmaker, he's gonna be the guy you're gonna be able to playmaker as well. Right? He doesn't have playmaker here, so just keep that in mind. If you run this, that tight end, he's your playmaker, up, left, or right. That's up to you, or down. Right. So again, let's run this here. We're gonna get the outside release. Brady does not put it to the outside. Okay. I prefer this, like I said, against pressed coverages. Otherwise, if you wanted to do a little more with it to give yourself other options, you could obviously do something with that slot receiver. But if you do something with the slot receiver, sometimes that corner is just going to actually match them and play man there. Not always, but sometimes. So this is a good bonus. Look at this bonus coverage here. Bonus coverage here. So let's go over this again one more time. I'm going to run pinch dog 2 against our main play anyway. Like I said before, just if you mess up, you make the wrong idea, the wrong call, the wrong read. Why do I want to leave that receiver sometimes out there? Well, I mean, because he's still going to get open for 6 points with the 93 up Y option, right? It's still going to happen. Pinch dog 2, this is a lot of pressed coverages. Pressed cover 2 or cover 3. This setup, it's a touchdown. Use it to your advantage. This formation has a dive, a stretch, a zone weak. It's got some good run plays. Even the dive here against this pinch dog 2 is not terrible. It's not terrible. Okay. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Little quick tip. Figured I'd put it out for you guys. I'm going to be having fun. You guys have fun. I'm out. Peace.